Everybody's got an opinion, but this is the bottom line.
What it is, Brad Lea back again with another bottom line. Listen, man, I know a lot of you out there have problems. A lot of you out there have challenges. You think it's so painful you can't take another step. Because let me tell you something. People ask me, what happens when you got knocked down? Look, I've never been knocked down. Fortunately, yeah, I've been broke. Yeah, I've had top ramen. Yeah, I've eaten frickin' saltine crackers with butter. Matter of fact, I prefer it. But if you want to hear about adversity, if you want to hear about challenges, and you want to hear about how to get through them, let me introduce you to a friend of mine.
Stop the excuses. Most of you out there are saying you can't get ahead in life because mommy and daddy got a divorce. You keep whining because you're not winning. That's because all you want to do is use excuses. You think that you're going through problems because you might be going through bankruptcy or going through a divorce and you don't think you have a way out. You're complaining about your 5,000 square foot house. Well, there's someone out there living in a can. Growing up in a family of 14, I'm number 13. Try living with 14 siblings in a 700 square foot house. My first day of high school, my principal asked me to drop out. Why? Because my 12 siblings before. Have you been asked to drop out of high school on your very first day? I never had a bed. I never saw a mattress until I was 17 years old. When you hear stories from your other siblings that you guys slept in dresser drawers, when you have brothers in prison, when you're 7 years old and you hear a bang and you wake up and your father's standing there with a bottle of Jack Daniels and a gun, and you see your mother at the bottom of the stairs with blood everywhere and he looks at you and he says, boy, that's what happens when you open your fucking mouth. We used to have to pick worms. I picked worms because my father was a drunk, he was a drug addict. We would pick worms, and if we didn't bring home enough money, he would beat our asses. I had to go through the negativity, the people who said I would go to prisons like my brothers, the people who said that I would be homeless like my sisters, the people that said that I would be a murderer, that I would be a philanderer, that I would be an adulterer. I became none of those things. How I overcame things was my teacher, a small black woman named Mrs. Rivers, who my daughter's named after. Her name is Amanda Renee Walker. She saved me when I dropped out on my first day of high school because of my siblings. She pulled me around. She introduced me to a guy who started a hamburger chain. That man's name was Dave Thomas. He sent in district managers once a month to our school, and I didn't go to listen to Dave Thomas. I could give a damn about Dave Thomas. I went there because they brought free food from Wendy's. That's what I did. So I listened to him. I listened to other people. I saw this company small chain called Subway. I started working for a guy. Now this guy had a lot of stores. I didn't believe him, but he financed me on my first store, and I grew that to 1 Subway, 2 Subways, to 55. Then I became a master developer, and I helped open 210 taco franchises across the country. I don't have to get up and work anymore. Then I discovered at age 48 through a company called Toastmasters that I had the ability to speak. So at 48, now I speak around the world. I tell my story. I just wrote a book that's #1 in 4 different countries. Dream to Grow Rich, How to Dream, Grind, and Hustle Your Way to Success. Forward written by Mr. Les Brown. You have the power to come out of any problem. If I could come through my problems and do it, and how I got through that is my belief. The trust in me. The trust in me being in my own skin. You have the power to come out of any problem. All you have to have is a will to win. You can't have I should want to win. You got to make it a must. You have everything. Stop saying I can do it. Say I must do it. Nietzsche said, when you discover your why, you endure anyhow. And that's the bottom line.
Listen, if you want to hear more about Greg's story, go get the book Dream to Grow Rich. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is you only got problems if you think you got problems. Anyone can make it, man. Go get yours.